Hello everybody, my name is Raylene, and if you know me, you know that I love estate sales and always find something really unique. It's oftentimes stuff that people have collected over, their lifetime. It's part of their home decor collection, so it's usually things that you won't find in the stores. So just more unique type of pieces. Found this little swan just for like a bookshelf, just for decor around the house. I also found these, I think they're placemats. I liked the black and white. I just liked it. I mean, I thought of even using it as like to make a pillow out of. I think that would be pretty too. I got 2 of those. So I don't know if they're placemats because they're more of like a square shape. Maybe like a tea towel, but it could be a pillow cover. You could even do 2 pillows, just this in the front and then just a plain white on the back. That's an option. So this was a 3-day sale. Some little backstory on this. I picked up a Facebook Marketplace find in Rancho Santa Margarita. For me, it's like 35 minutes. So I figured, okay, since I'm out here, I made this long drive. Let me see what estate sales are around me, because it was a Friday morning. And if you use estatesales.net, then you know that estate sales usually start even Thursday sometimes. A lot of the times they start on Friday and then they go Saturday, Sunday. So I pulled my phone out and searched around, and I found one nearby in Mission Viejo, nearby to where I was. So this is what I got. And then my brother-in-law and sister-in-law live in Mission Viejo. So we went to visit them on Sunday, so 2 days after that. And so Sunday I went back to that same estate sale and I got more stuff. So I'm gonna show you what I got on Friday first, and then I'll show you what I got on Sunday, because Sunday was 75% off. They usually, try to get rid of more things as the days go by, and so they'll decrease the prices. So I've been trying to collect more English plates, like English dishware, and I have been searching on eBay for plates that I like, and they have a lot of options. They're just a little pricey, as they kind of should be because they're from England. But what I really hate is you have to pay for shipping, and I just wasn't really willing to spend that much on English plates. Like I'm only 31. Like I have the rest of my years to, build a collection. I don't need to spend so much right up front. So I figured, I'm just gonna wait and I'll keep my eye out for them. So when I looked at the estate sale listing, it also gives you pictures most of the time. So I saw English dishware. I'm like, okay, I'm going to this one. And so I was there right when it opened, right at 9. And so I found these. They only had 3, so I bought all 3, and these were a little pricier than, they're pricier than yard sale prices. So these were $10 each, but I didn't have to pay for shipping, and I think it's a good deal because, they're worth a lot. So I got these 3, and that same day I also found this. So, and these I plan on hanging up on the wall somewhere. I kind of have some already up there. I don't know if you can see. But yeah, these are made in England, Staffordshire, England. I don't know if you could see. I really like the blue and white color pattern, and I just liked this design. And this I was really excited about because I've been wanting a different container for my sewing things. And so I found this. I just loved the pattern. I'm kind of being drawn more to red items. I don't really gravitate to red a lot, but recently I have been drawn to red and just that deeper color. And I guess it is a warm color, so it makes sense because I do like warm colors like brown and black. So yeah, red. I really loved the florals on this. Just the type of flowers is just different. And then it has this really unique, I guess, edging. Okay, so this estate sale that I went to was just probably, this had the most items that I've ever seen at a house. It was just filled. They had to put bins and totes outside because there was that much stuff. I'm assuming the woman was a seamstress. She had so much fabric and sewing, you know, supplies, buttons, like edging, cording. I don't even know what the things were. There was just so much sewing and like knitting supplies, just endless, and just a lot of dishware. Even on Sunday, the last day, there was still so much left, and a lot of like pretty tables, like antique vintage tables, frames, art. And then on the first day, I also got this piece of fabric right here. This fabric, this is, I don't even know how many yards, at least like 4 yards. And the pattern is so pretty. It's just black and, you know, a little beige. It's a neutral tone. I love the floral pattern. Fabric is from the Robert Allen Group, which I looked online, and that fabric is really pricey. I think they're still open. They still sell fabric, but it was pretty pricey. So I'm really excited to use that one day. I kind of just collect fabric, and I do make little projects with it. We cover chairs. I'm not like a professional upholsterer, but I have like covered things in the past that looks pretty good. Okay, so that's everything that I got on the first day. Oh, I guess I should say the prices. So that, I don't know if I said that. That was only $5 for that big, large piece of fabric. This was $10, which I thought was kind of a lot. Really unique, and I was okay paying that much. I think this she just included with that fabric. So this and that were $5 together, which is crazy. This was like $4. The plates were $10 each, and then this was, I think, $15. So this was a little more pricey. But these, like all this English dishware usually goes really fast, and it's probably not there like the second or third day. Okay, so the Sunday when I went back, I got some more items. This frame, I think she charged me $2 for it. I can easily swap things out, I think. You know, some frames are hard to like change the backing or to open it. This little pot was really pretty, but it was like filled with cigarettes, like old cigarettes, and some mice droppings. So I still need to clean this. This is pretty on the outside, but I need to clean that for sure. And then I got this. I'm gonna use it as a vase because I've seen people do floral arrangements in a vase like this, which if I saw this, I wouldn't really think to use it as a vase, but when you do a floral arrangement in this type of vessel, they kind of like go out more, and so it comes out really pretty. I think it said, I think it says USA. There are some other items I have there that I got a really good deal on. But I'm gonna go through this basket first. I think for this whole basket, she charged me like $14 is what all this stuff came out to. It says Medallion. I don't know what brand that is, but I just thought it was a nice, cute little, simple black purse. It has like a cross stitch of some sort, and I just got a bunch of more fabric, and I don't really know what I'm going to use it for, but I like having fabric for like pillow covers. You know, down the line I might find a chair that I want to recover. So I just thought these patterns here that I found were really pretty, and this is thick fabric. This is like, it seems like upholstery fabric. It's like actually stitched. It's not just like plain cotton with like a printed pattern. What I'm gonna use it for, but I can do like, you know, a set of pillows, or even like a lumbar pillow, a longer pillow. So that's that one, again, red. And then this one I thought was really pretty. Kind of forgot what I got. I love how this is brown, but it has like that little hint of color in the flowers. Like there's a purple, green. But this is really big. And if I were to buy these brand new, this would be worth so much. In the past, I have upholstered a sofa chair and I made like the piping. I don't know if this is proper piping. If anybody knows, you can let me know, but I'm pretty sure I can use it as piping. So I threw that in there. I have another piece of fabric. There's two more pieces. This one is like a shell pattern. I thought that shell was pretty. Again, this could be like it's kind of like a scrap piece, but I can get a pillow out of this, I think. Just like up to there, and then the back can just be like a plain pattern. Probably going to be a smaller pillow, but that's okay. I just thought the shell was really unique and I liked the colors, the blue. I also got this piece of dishware. Oh, did I say how much? I don't know how much the little pot was. That was part of the basket bundle. This vase, yeah, it was normally 20, so 75% off. It was $5. And then this one here, normally 10, so I got it for $2.50. And this one says it's made in Austria. O-N-E-G, Royal Austria. Again, just a pretty like simple floral pattern. And I love getting stuff at estate sales because say I do use it, you know, when company comes over, like with kids, you know, kids are around all the time. So if it breaks, you know, just by accident, it's okay. I only got it for $2.50. Not that I want it to break, but in the case that, you know, something happens, it's not like a huge deal. I didn't pay this enormous amount for it. You know, I only paid $2.50 for it. So I love like being able to use pretty items when guests come over. So estate sales are really great places to buy those pretty things. More little scrap pieces of fabric. Like again, a lumbar pillow. Those are like the long pillows. Just adding like a touch of color and pattern in a room. And then I just got some random thread and random zipper just to have. And of course the basket was included in that $14 price. So I mean, I got so much for that $14 bundle. And then these two last items. I don't think I ever have to buy fabric again because one, I don't do a whole lot of projects with fabric, and two, let me just show you. Okay, so like I mentioned, the woman that lived there had a lot of fabric. And so I bought this bolt, I think it's called a bolt of fabric. You can see it's not like completely, there's not a whole bunch. There's a lot. This was $5. I mean, again, like you can't even get a yard of this type of fabric for $5. A yard of this would be like, I don't know, $15, $20. And then I got one more bolt of fabric. This one has a lot more material in it. And it's just a really pretty neutral color. And this is, again, like upholstery material. It's really thick. And this was, I think this was $7. This was $7 for this entire thing. $7 for this entire thing of fabric. Oh my gosh. Oh, what does it say? It says slip cover. Slip cover. Oh, sofa. This could be used for a sofa. I know. I'm like, am I gonna reupholster my whole couch with this? Always like, I'm so curious about the people when I go to estate sales because I go kind of often, like a few times a month. But I'm just always so curious, like, you know, I'm there in their house with all their things, and like when it's stuff that I'm into, like fabric and dishware, you know, I kind of just wonder like, oh, what did this person do for a living? And you just start thinking about, you know, the people who they were. And so it's kind of like a weird thing, estate sales. Like people passed away, you're buying their things, you're excited about finding these things, but then it's kind of like, oh, it's just kind of bizarre. Maybe it's just me. I just I couldn't pass it up. Like, do I need all this fabric? No. I mean, I didn't buy all the fabric because I know I don't need that much, but when it comes to something like this, like a neutral that I can use for even like other people's projects, I just couldn't pass it up for $7. So that's what I got. I think I showed you everything. Statesales.net, the website that I use, and you just type in your zip code and then you kind of see what's around you. Sometimes they are not like that local to you. You might have to travel 20 minutes or so, but you can look through the pictures and see if you think it's worth it. So thank you for watching, and I hope you can find something that you like at an estate sale too. Okay, see you later.